Okay, here's one more for a part of my documentary for today. Let's talk about how they stole my home twice and tried to steal my RV. And every time reminding me that Catholic Charities has a place for me to stay. Um, Very kindly, I'll say. So the first time, I was born and raised in Santa Rosa, California. That doesn't matter to them. I had a travel trailer. The first time they took it, I was over on East Todd Road, and because I was making back with somebody to pull my trailer out on time. They had my dogs in a doggy jail car. They had my trailer on a tow truck hitch, refusing to give it back when me and my friend got back to pull the trailer. They absolutely refused. We had to put up a fight. Devastated me. I had to tie my dogs to a tree, get a sleeping bag and a pair of shoes to survive for the night, because they did not care that the field that I was fixing to stay in was slap full of ticks and I'd be ate alive. They knew that, and they said, "Okay, go ahead, get ate alive. That's not my problem. I'm taking the trailer." And it took a long fight to get my trailer back. That I ran. I took my trailer. Eventually, I did get the tow truck driver to drop my trailer because I was crying and begging him to not take my home. So I took my trailer and my doggies and we ran. We ran to Winter Park for 6 months until I felt I was going to be safe. And then the fire hit, the massive fire. I came back not too long, about a month ago probably, and they took my trailer again. This time I was in the trailer and he told me that I better get my dogs, get out of the trailer, and I better not be nowhere near my trailer when the tow truck came to take it away from me, or I'd be arrested on site for trespassing on private property. I'd never see my dogs again. So this time I got tired of begging for my life. I got tired of my friends having to beg for my life, and I gave it up. I got a sleeping bag. I got my dogs food, dog water, a pair of extra shoes, jacket, and I was prepared to sleep under a tree again and expect to be arrested for sleeping under a tree. Again. Actually, I was arrested for sleeping under an umbrella during a storm that one time. I remember that. So anyway, lucky for me, my friend and my advocate, my friend, her name's Jody, came up, had a 30-foot RV donated to me to save my life. Just a couple of hours after I got all of my property out of the trailer that I was so kindly evicted from. And by the way, the trailer was completely legal. It had registration up until June this year. It was in my name. It was legal. Nothing wrong with it except for a little bit of work needed on it. So anyway, by the time I got into my RV, my dogs were happier. Much bigger place. They were a lot happier. Unfortunately, when I got back to Santa Rosa, I moved over where I thought I'd be safe. And just this last week, Officer Collins had to let me know that RVs are not allowed on city streets, that they're too big. I'm not allowed to have an RV. I should have known better to buy an RV in the first place, knowing I can't keep it. I need to get rid of it and get into a shelter. That's my option. Unfortunately, I didn't have too much to say to him. I just let both my lawyers know exactly what he had said. Anyway, my home's taken. And this is after the fires. It's not before the fires. Once before the fires. This is after the fires. For people to say, "Oh, well, people are more lenient." It's kind of choking me up here. Anyway, yeah, another part of the police abuse. Oh, and I wanted to point out, it was really funny that every time I go down to Catholic Charities to check my mail, and by the way, that is 600 Morgan Street, that's Morgan Street, Santa Rosa, California, 95401. Please feel free to go down and sign up and get on the wait list to get into a homeless shelter. They have plenty of beds. I always seem to go down to check my mail down there, and there always seems to be an officer in their private office, and he's always wearing 3 stripes. Can't quite figure out what the connection is between the police department taking out my homes and telling me to get into a shelter, and the shelter getting $1,100 per person that gets into the shelter. Can't quite put that connection together. Anyway, yeah, that's another part of my documentary. There'll be more. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.